Missing the tax filing deadline can be stressful, but it's not the end of the world. Understanding the potential consequences and taking prompt action can help you minimize penalties and get back on track. Key consequences of missing the tax filing deadline. If you don't file your tax return by the deadline, the IRS may charge a failure to file penalty. This penalty is typically 5% of the unpaid taxes for each month, or part of a month, that your return is late, up to a maximum of 25%. If your return is more than 60 days late, the minimum penalty is $435 or 100% of the unpaid tax, whichever is smaller. Even if you file late, failing to pay taxes owed by the deadline can result in a failure to pay penalty, 0.5% of the unpaid taxes per month, up to 25% of the total. The IRS reduces the failure to pay penalty to 0.25% if you're on an installment agreement. The IRS charges interest on unpaid taxes, starting from the due date of your return. The interest rate is determined quarterly and applies to both unpaid taxes and penalties. If you're due a refund and fail to file within 3 years of the original deadline, you forfeit your refund. The IRS will not issue refunds after this window closes. Failing to file on time can delay or prevent you from claiming valuable tax credits like the Earned Income Tax Credit or Child Tax Credit. What to do if you miss the deadline? File as soon as possible. Even if the deadline has passed, file your tax return as soon as possible to minimize penalties and interest. The longer you wait, the higher the penalties will accumulate. Request an extension if applicable. If you missed the original filing deadline but it hasn't been too long, you may still qualify for an extension. Keep in mind that an extension only gives you more time to file, not to pay taxes owed. Pay what you can. If you can't pay your full tax bill, pay as much as possible to reduce penalties and interest. The IRS offers payment plans for those who can't pay their taxes in full. Communicate with the IRS. If you're unable to pay or file, contact the IRS to discuss your options. In some cases, you may qualify for penalty relief if you have a valid reason, such as illness or a natural disaster. How to avoid missing future deadlines. Set reminders. Use digital tools or calendars to track tax deadlines. Organize your documents. Keep all tax-related documents in one place throughout the year. Work with a professional tax experts like SK Tax Associates can help you stay on top of deadlines and file on time. Need help? SK Tax Associates is here for you. Missing a tax deadline can feel overwhelming, but it's important to act quickly. At SK Tax Associates, we specialize in helping individuals and businesses navigate tax challenges, including late filings and payment plans. Contact us today for professional guidance and let us help you minimize penalties and get back on track with the IRS. Don't stress. Let SK Tax Associates handle the rest.